Hello, I'm Matt Billingslea, and I am an innovative artist. I am currently on the Red Tour with Taylor Swift. We are doing arenas and stadiums all over the country, and then at some point probably international. A typical day is usually sound check at 4. Not much going on before that because they have to get everything set up and all the production rolling. And then 4 o'clock, sound check, dinner after that, and get ready for the show. We usually go on around 8:30, so. I basically have 2 drum kits combined into one. I basically have a 4-piece kit as my main kit, and I also have kind of a little hybrid B kit, which has a 26-inch bass drum and some different snares. And I use that for a couple other songs, and the reason the kit evolved that way is really just musically what I was hearing. I wanted to cover these 2 songs with specific sounds, and fortunately we had the space and were able to do that. I've been using innovative percussion drumsticks for 5 or 6 years, specifically the 5B Long, which is now part of the Legacy series. And for this gig, I'm trying to kind of, a lot of it's visual, so I kind of swing hard. I have the drum set kind of far away, so with that I like the extra length on the stick. Also, I'm playing fairly hard for me, so I like that extra length and meat on the stick. And then I do use some other implements throughout the night. I use the BR5, which is kind of a hybrid between a brush and a stick for one of the songs. And then I also use brushes on a couple of the songs as well. One on the B kit and one on the main kit. There are a lot more electronics on this gig versus gigs I've done in the past. I'm triggering sounds on my bass drum and snare drum to try to cop, some of the pop production that's on her most recent record. And we're doing that. We have a Pro Tools guy that runs some supplemental tracks and drives click for most of the show. That also allows us to sync video and other production elements. As far as how that affects me musically, there's definitely a learning curve there, I guess, with kind of getting up to speed with the triggers and getting them to react in a natural way to the way I play. With that, you kind of back off your playing a little bit, like you play less ghost notes, you kind of have to think about how you approach different fills and things like that so that everything comes off and translates. And I think a big thing for me with that setup is I have a main snare drum, and then I also have a secondary snare drum, and it's that secondary snare that does the triggering. So there's a trigger attached to that, so there's a couple songs where I actually play both snares at the same time to try to emulate a pop track and a live player. So it's kind of like I'm trying to cover, 2 bases, as one guy. So I've been with Innovative for 5 or 6 years, and they have been great to me from day one. They're very loyal. They're trying to kind of build their drumstick market and have done an amazing job in just the last few years, signing new artists and all that. The products have held up great for me. They're very durable. They feel good to me. Another thing I really like about Innovative is they're Nashville-based, which is where I live, and it's really convenient to have sticks and your contacts, right down the street. So that's been a great relationship for me.